boys.
Yeah. This is episode...
I hate sick ghouls. Yeah.
This is episode 72 of the Ghouls.
72. What a run, brother. We made it. Do you have a bottle opener? I should have asked before.
Yeah. 1 second.
What a great start. I was talking about the crowd. The Ghoul Nation can hear about this. I was talking about how the Elton John song, I'm Still Standing, if you just replace I'm Still Standing with I Hate the N-Word, you could just basically have the same song. Feeling like a true survivor. Feeling like a little kid.
Yeah.
I am.
You
Yeah.
you had a good week this week. A good Packers Sunday football was great.
Yeah, the Packers won, and Aaron Rodgers still has the juice. That's what I was really most happy about.
Yeah.
These guys, you link yourself, and I was resentful. He's like a stepfather because when Brett Favre left the Packers 2008 season, I was devastated. I was determined to not like Rodgers. And he won me over, obviously. He's the reason I grew out my hair. God bless him. And he stuck it to the Jets. The week of 9/11, Aaron Rodgers said, here's the third plane, brother.
That was probably the top 3 game of the week, probably second best game of the week.
Yeah, we had a great week. It was the Packers game was boring. But then at night, Brandon Combs' boys didn't get it done.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a game. Chris Dolan versus Brandon Combs.
Yeah.
A cultural clash, epic proportion.
Who's worse or their significant others more, Chris Dolan or Brandon Combs?
Terrific.
Commies was boring. It was boring, but it was still stressful because they were up 14-6 with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but you never have to stress about Russ.
Not anymore.
No, Russ is cooked.
I bet that on 2020 when they played the Vikings, Vikings were up a touchdown with a minute left in the fourth quarter, and Russ went 80 yards and won the game. I bet $60 on the Vikings to win. I lost. That was my first gambling bet. I lost. I was
and you
so
did
mad.
it again.
What's that?
You gambled again.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't really do parlays though. I don't really do DraftKings or anything.
No, you got to just go straight up. You're better off just betting. Like if you're gonna bet like $50 on one game that you feel sure about, and hope for the best, nigga.
Who do you think? What's a good bet? What's a good lock for next week?
I didn't look at the lines yet. I could give you one right now. I didn't listen to Guess the Lines yet either. Bill Simmons. That's the best pod of the week during football season, other than us. I'll pull up the lines. NFL Week 2 line. Any big gamblers out there? Write into the Sick Ghouls and tell us what your big gambling win or loss was from Week 1.
sickghoulspodcast@gmail.com.
Oh, we have a Gmail?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, write in and tell us why you're a sick ghoul when you do it. Say what makes you so sick.
And ghoulish.
Yeah, there's a Rob Zombie song where there's a clip from a movie. I don't know the movie, but they say the building was a scene of ghoulish slaughter. Yeah, I thought that's us.
I think I'd take the Packers Thursday.
3.5. I like that. Yeah, these commies are due for a bad loss. I like the Patriots getting 1.5 in Miami. I like that a lot, actually. Miami looked pretty dysfunctional.
I would just take Patriots money line, actually.
Yeah, that's true. That's what they were. But you look at the Ravens, I think. Well, no, I think the Ravens ended up being 1.5-point favorites by the end of the line. There was a shift on it. Looking at this the rest of the week, I like the let's see.
Chicago plus 5.5 at Detroit.
We have to see how Chicago plays tonight. That's why I shifted up recording 45 minutes earlier, a little behind the ghoulish scenes, and I moved it up because I wanted to make sure I was home in time to watch this goddamn game. I like the Chiefs getting 1.5 at home against the Eagles. I think the Chiefs will win.
Yeah, I mean the Eagles play the same way they played last week.
Yep, and I like the Texans beating the Buccaneers at giving 1.5 on Monday there's 2 Monday games next week.
Yeah.
Bucs and Texans, Chargers, Raiders. Wow, a couple of real fucking dandies there.
I know. I honestly the Texans I know the Texans are a decent team.
It's because of the division they play in.
Right, but I was watching I like the 1 o'clock games and I like the Monday night games, but sometimes the 4 o'clock games are just so bad.
Yeah, but that's usually the best one, the 4:30 game.
Really?
That's the marquee game of the week.
Isn't 2 or 3?
Yeah, but they'll have it's usually the West Coast teams and then one East Coast game. That's the best game of the week. They'll do that because that's when it gets the biggest rating. So that's why they won't have any competition on traditional cable things unless it's your local network.
Well, they had
team
Broncos and Titans. I was like, I don't give a shit about this game. Cam Wood looked actually decent.
No, he didn't.
No,
You didn't think he was? You thought he was good?
for his first game in the NFL, yeah.
You love these black quarterbacks, man. Oh my God.
He looked decent for a first.
You just adore black people.
I don't think it was. I didn't think it was that cut and dry.
We'll go through the stat line.
It's his first game. It's his first real game in the NFL.
You're right. No, he was fine. What'd they put up? 19 points. I mean, dear
It's
God.
his first game in the NFL against Sean Payton and the Broncos defense, which is a top 10 defense in the league.
Let's take a look here. Let's take a look at these stats. This is like Jim Cornette going through the ratings of.
He did look. I thought he looked decent.
Yeah, they lost 20-12, so that's 3 points a quarter. That's good. He
It's a first year quarterback.
You're right. They went
the offensive juggernaut Tennessee Titans.
He had a good stat line. He went 12 of 28 for 112.
For a first year quarterback, he looks. I mean, that wasn't a
Right.
bad.
Well,
that
no,
was a bad
12 of
showing.
28. I mean, that's almost 50%. That's
Again, he's going up. He has no weapons on offense.
You're right. For 112 yards,
I'm sorry. No, what's his name?
and he was sacked 6 times for a 50-yard loss. He got 2 fantasy points. He had a great game.
Oh, he had 2 fantasy points. I
2.
didn't know that. But he had.
How gay is CBS for including that in the fucking stat lines now? CBS Sports puts fantasy points in the cocksucking stat lines. How about you just sodomize us? Just tell us it's Pride Month all year round if you're going to do that, you dick licks.
I think it'll be decent.
I do think Cam Ward will be good. I picked the
Why'd
Titans.
you argue with me for 3 minutes?
Well, because he
about
did not play well yesterday.
I'm saying he played well in the terms of a first year quarterback. Like he had some throws that looked pretty good. Like he had like a. I saw him 3 plays.
This is a lot of jokes, and I.
All right,
all right, that's the one.
How dare we besmirch the name?
I'm trying to go through with as few cuts as possible. I'm going to try to make no more cuts.
It might have been like 2 years ago you did that.
Do what? At one episode with no cuts.
No cuts.
Yeah, I remember you named it. Good job, Otis.
Yeah.
That was a good time. I'm just glad it's back, man. I hit 1,500 steps yesterday. I saw a meme that's
sorry,
not 1,000,
sorry.
100, 1,500. I saw a meme that said, "This is what Sundays are all about." It was like 95 steps, and I was laughing because I was on the couch all day. I was on the couch all goddamn day.
It's great.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers, he's I just couldn't put into words how overjoyed I was.
Yeah, Jake's a Jets. He's now a Jets fan.
Oh yeah, he switches. The Commodore, our first guest, he switches football teams every.
I don't. I stick with the same team for years.
Yeah,
maybe 2, and then I'll switch.
Well, you're on the commies forever now.
Now I have to be. Yeah. I mean, after last season, that was the most enjoyable.
Lest you let down Chance McDonald.
God forbid. But I was last year was it was so great. That Hail Mary, the game against the Bengals, beating the Eagles with 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
There you go, Hail Mary.
Yeah, and there was what the fuck was the other one? Beating the Cowboys on the last play, Mariota. That was a great season.
It was a great one. And they played Russ, the corpse of Russell Wilson, yesterday, man. What's a sad state of affairs with that guy?
I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
Jameis is the best quarterback. Why wouldn't they start Jameis? You don't need Russ.
They're idiots.
I love Jameis. Jackson Dart will be in there by week 4 or 5.
Who is? I was thinking about this. Cleveland is a mess.
Yeah.
I mean,
they almost won.
Yeah, but they're not going to make the playoffs.
No, and I love Flacco, and I love
Flacco, too.
Shedeur. I want Shedeur to do well.
I don't like Shedeur.
Why not?
I don't like Shedeur Sanders. I don't like him.
Why not?
He's pompous.
All right. Well, I like him.
He's nepo. He's a nepo baby.
Yeah, but he slipped to the 5th. Slipped to the 5th round.
Yeah, but I don't want him to. I'm not a fan of him.
Mike, Steve, and I were talking about this yesterday. Get well, Mike, Steve. He almost died in a fiery wreck, hit by an old woman, T-bone.
Fire?
He was the gas was leaking out of the car, brother. He was worried. He thought he was going to die. Now he said I can't lay down. It's like, well, we should send over some 19-year-old whores and get him back to speed. Get well soon, Mike, Steve. We love you.
Get well soon, yes.
HH, and he the conductor hat.
Yeah, my grandfather loved this hat. I think it's the ugliest hat
You got to wear it.
Oh boy! We're off for you, sir. Yeah.
We gonna drive this train the Calvin way.
This is the ugliest hat I've ever seen.
Oh my God! If you had gray curls coming out of that, you could be the guy sweeping up at a barber shop.
I'd love to be a guy working hard, picking weeds out of the grass with overalls on with this hat.
Those are called slaves.
No, not slaves. I'm just a hard-working guy providing for my family and children.
You mean chilling?
Chilling.
Yeah, we big chilling. And that's That's a good look. I like that.
This is
Some team will wear slave outfits as a throwback uniform one day. They'll have Mississippi State will come out there. They'll have fucking cotton pickers.
This would be like this would be some like black wrestler in 1997 takes a headshot in ECW like Willie the Badass McGinley or something like that. It's like Paul Heyman, man, he really knew how to make stars, and so some guy like this holding barbed wire like this.
Hey, New Jack, why don't you just come out and exemplify every stereotype there is? Paul Heyman knew how to make stars.
I know. New Jack, how about you jump off this 80-foot scaffold? Oh, wow, yeah, what a genius, Paul Heyman. I hate Paul Heyman.
And he got mass trans at the female comic in Philadelphia. No, I like women. That's 2 cuts now, I guess we have. Right?
Is that a cut, you think?
Yeah, cut it. No, leave it. I don't care. No, cut it.
All right. I lost my phone. I don't know what happened to my phone. Hey, Siri. There it is.
There it is. What? I want Siri to be like an authentic woman that when you ask it a question, it gets mad at you. You son of a bitch. You asked me that already.
They should have a setting if you lose your phone, but like let's say I lost my phone in my room and I said, "Hey Siri," they should automatically just like play like a long, like sound so I can find my phone.
I like that.
Yeah, I do it now. I say, "Hey Siri," and I hear like a muffled and I'll be like, "Play an alarm in 2 seconds," and I'll wait 2 seconds. I'll play an alarm. I can find it.
Siri says,
Hey Siri.
Oh my God. That's more entertaining than half our guests.
Talking to you, Will Craig. That was a great night. I wish if only they had that Chargers and Chiefs game on TV.
Oh yeah, we were out with Will Craig and Chris Dolan the other night. We had a grand old time. We had comedy. We did that. We were the fans, the people loved us after coming up to us, talking to us.
They're talking to you, not me. Talking to you.
Well, they were probably scared of you. They thought you'd rob them. But yeah, I did take a picture with that guy. She's like, "You look just like my son." I said, "I look nothing like your son."
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
No. But we were Arabs, and yeah, she said, I'm Lebanese. She came up and said that to me, and then she didn't explode, and I thought, wow, good for you. Yeah, but that's we from the same part of the motherfucking world, man.
Small world.
Nah, bro, we gonna do 9/11 the Calvin way. I say that in life all the time now.
You forgot to plant bombs here. You forgot to plant bombs here. You left the cruise missile controller over there. I want to see his COVID doc. If he makes a COVID documentary.
Oh, that guy who made his name is, he has a
Massimo Mazzocco or something.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly his name.
Taka Michinoku. He has one. I've seen 3 of his movies. He has one about the way they use the money, and it's only an hour and a half long. It's really good. It's about how they use the money from when the defense contract money, when they would get it in Iraq, like they didn't have shit to fix these trucks, so if something on a truck broke, they would have to get a whole new truck.
Yeah.
And like people were just getting money off of each one, so it didn't matter. They'd be spending like $700 for a toilet seat or something, and then money would be spent in kickbacks and everything. It's astounding. It's like all the money that was made, it's like no wonder they flew these planes or whatever the fuck they flew into buildings. 9/11's my favorite time of year. Our great friend Mark Wellborn showed me a video recently or a couple years ago, 9/11, the new Pearl Harbor 5-hour documentary. It's just, I recommend everybody watch it. It's insightful. And it's, you can infer what is what and who's to blame.
Not hard to do that.
No, but we watched it. Remember at the apartment, you watched it with me, and you're a skeptical guy, and you were convinced immediately.
Oh yeah, I mean, again, I a lot of times with me, I'm just ignorant on stuff because I don't really look into stuff. But like I realized, like I remember hearing my entire life that Tower 7 collapsed, and then like it clicked recently, like it clicked before even that.
We should include, because it only takes 7 seconds for that building that burned from office fires to collapse symmetrically. We should put that in, like right here. We should have.
But like I just realized, like, why would it just collapse?
Because there was dynamite in it. There's a video of Larry Silverstein, the owner, saying, "And the fire department said that we should pull it."
What did There was a guy in the what did they even do in Tower 7?
It was just offices. There was like an emergency control center in there too, but there was the offices. Anybody, like, you had to be in high level finance to have like real estate in. You know what I mean? To rent space
Yeah.
in Manhattan like that.
So it was like an office.
Yeah, it was offices. It was all offices. Most of the people were apparently out of there by the time it went down. But there were reports that the building collapsed while you could see it in the back, like the field reporters were talking
Oh
about.
yeah, I've seen that.
And it's like the building is literally right there in the background.
Yeah. I was talking to Jimmy about it recently, and he was like, "Imagine like you just hate your job so much, like you just I don't feel like going to the fucking clean these offices in the World Trade Center, and you see it like, wait, where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
It's not there." And it's like, oh, thank God. It must feel great to be like, if you hated your job working there.
Oh my goodness, that was but then you're out of a job.
But they might. Did they not get? I guess not. They didn't get any stipend or anything.
I'm sure Dick Cheney thought of them. The regular.
Good point.
I would have been happy to be in there. That's what I would have been. I would have been pissed that I wasn't there when it happened.
Really?
Yeah.
What would you prefer, being the top floor or bottom floor?
I want to be on the floor where the plane hit.
True.
I want to. No, the bottom floor. I mean, listen, if you got out of it, you could bitch about it the rest of your life, but you probably would have gotten, if you were around there any time after they fell down, you would have gotten asbestos poisoning. And I'd lung cancer.
I wish there was a survivor of 9/11 that was like doing Philly comedy, and every time he heard a joke, he'd get triggered, like, you fucking piece of shit, bringing up 9/11. That's I fucking lived through that.
We could
probably,
could probably do that. He could do it. We were just talking to him before. Yeah,
it's like, you fucking people. That was a fucking tragedy. What happened there? I
agree.
I had friends die, and I would love what you said to the one comic I know we're both thinking of that always does September 11th jokes.
Oh yeah, the hack. I was. Somebody would do a show at Ground Zero if they could. That's where I should go there and just set with a bullhorn and just do 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that. I would love to. I'd go and harass like Fenris at the Alamo. You could go to these public spaces and no one can do anything to get rid of you.
What would he do? What would Fenris do at the Alamo?
He went and was playing his songs.
Oh, really?
You never saw the videos of that?
No.
Yeah. He was there playing the music.
The Alamo was I don't even know what the Alamo is.
I was
Texas military thing.
Yeah. Davy Crockett. Don't worry about it. It's not that important. It's fucking.
I'm horrible with history. When I was in school, I hated learning about history so much.
Oh, I liked history. That was the only thing.
Most people did. I didn't like history. I liked math. I wasn't even good at math, but I liked it more than anything else because you don't have to think about it. You just do numbers. Just do that. This goes into this.
Give it up for TJ Lee over here, everybody.
I'm not that bright.
No.
I'm not that sharply dressed.
I was just gonna say TJ Lee.
Guy.
I sent him a video the other day. Have you seen that video of the Asian guy drinking the beer with his nose?
Yes, I did see that.
I sent that to him and he laughed. He loved it. That guy, when he's up there, he is just so fun. TJ Lee is. I could watch.
Dapper young man.
He is one of the few guys that I could watch do comedy for like long chunks of time. You know, I always say anything more than 30. I don't want to watch even like Louis do more than 30. Anybody, if I go to see somebody, by the time they're 30, I'm fidgeting. I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
And it's too much time.
Yeah. I mean, I was on the road with Yoder yesterday, this weekend, and I was on the road with Yoder.
I know.
I was
laughing because I thought you brought it up because of the Japanese guy, because of TJ.
Oh no, not because of that.
Even though he Korean.
But I was trying to watch. Like, I did 15 minutes. The host did 20 minutes. Tim Conniff did 20, 30 minutes, and Jay Yoder did 30, 35 minutes. And I was like, I'm going to watch Jay. And then the last thing I remember was playing pool on my phone. Like, because I can't watch comedy. Like, I just can't watch it.
It's terrible.
I can't.
No, we love Jay, but comedy itself is terrible is what I'm
getting. Yeah, it's like, I just can't watch it. And, like, people, like, oh, what are you doing? Like, they always see me playing the games on my phone. And it's like, yeah, I'm playing, like, a Tetris game on my phone. The alternate is, like, watching open mic comedy. Watching open mic comedy is horrible.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're talking to a guy whose passion is years in the rearview mirror, and it's like I just can't. It's hard to take.
I mean, I like seeing our obviously I know we say this every podcast, but we prioritize the fun, like a humor in our friend group. That's why like I can watch all of our friends do comedy because I think they're all funny. But then, I'm friends with 8 people probably.
Yeah, we were going a little inside baseball here, and I'm not revealing it. We went through the tiers of ghoulitude or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
We were ranking our friends. We were ranking them.
Pyramid.
And the show I was on Saturday. Shout out to the great Joe Amont. He was great. The headliner, he did about 35, and
why?
I was, We were chugging.
Like
along. We
whenever
got to get Joe on here one day. Once we get into the new place, we got to get Joe on.
I remember when I was doing like we would go to Mike's and they go, we're cutting time from 5 to 3 minutes. It's like I'm like, oh, it's bullshit. It's like, no, I actually like that.
Let's do 90 seconds.
Honestly, let's do 1 minute. Like really, I don't want to. I love the 3-minute mics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, once you know you can do long amounts of time. You don't need 5 minutes at the mic. You can just do whatever you want to do. I just go up at this point to justify going
Being
to drink
there
with Chuck.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
dear God, my mic. If not for, because not at Chuck and Campbell are the two who go to the Philly mics the most. That like I see when I'm out. If they stopped going, I would probably be at any kind of Philly comedy event once every 2-3 months.
It's not bad.
I go see those two boys, and I just the best is I'll say to Chuck when there's somebody up, you'll hear the next 5 in a mic, you'll be like, "Want to go? You want to go?" That's all you have to say. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I understand people that smoke because that's the way to make a mic terrible is to be outside smoke.
Oh, but then you get these goddamn scoundrels, these fucking vultures who ask you for smokes. I would never have the balls to ask somebody for a smoke the way people ask. They'll just come up, guys you barely know are asking you. And
really?
A few times I'll just say, no, fuck you. I'll just say that to people, fuck you.
I just don't like cigarettes. Honestly, I wish I liked cigarettes.
I love them.
Really? I can't inhale.
Right.
I can't even inhale them.
They're just an excuse to get away from people. I don't really like them. But
right.
It's like the audacity that you asked me. It's like a stick of gum. I don't need 8 guys asking me for a stick of gum. There's fucking 15 sticks in this.
Lloyd Braun, Jerry knows a gum guy from China. I saw sit and enjoy a chew.
Oh, I buy 100 packs. They didn't use that voice in there. Yeah, it's football back, comedy, a pain in the ass. 9/11.
The quality's good. I was just making sure.
No, the new camera. I like it. I like the new camera.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out, but.
And the new no, this is the
new
same.
laptop coming in Wednesday. Apparently, been waiting 2 weeks for it. What
country is it coming from?
New York.
So China.
I bought it and it said, okay, it said like, we'll ship shortly for 2 weeks. And it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, we'll ship shortly.
Well, ship shortly. But yeah, Chef Kawasaki show I did Saturday was a fun time.
Yeah, I know. I want to hear about it.
That was great. Chef Kawasaki, let's imagine Cisco, but Vietnamese. And that's Chef Kawasaki. Yeah.
I thought it was Vince Kowalski.
It was not Vince Kowalski. It was Chef Kawasaki. Chef Kawasaki is also a character in Kirby's Airtime Adventure in GameCube. That's he's a Nintendo character. So he's multifaceted. But he was, it was very funny because he started his set by like walking through the crowd with a microphone. Like he was a heel interrupting a babyface promo. But he goes, "Oh, thank you all so much for coming here today to see a Chef Kawasaki comedy." And he did 30 minutes up top. And he gave me the Cisco advice. He goes, that same set you sent to me, do the same material. Make sure you don't curse, but you can curse, but make sure it's a punchline. Don't curse because we have older people here. When you curse, make sure it's a punchline. My wife here, she don't want to hear the curse, but I'm gonna make it the punchline. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, suck my dick. I don't care. Like, what the fuck? He goes on stage. He brings a guy. He's one of his friends on stage, and he goes, the white guy on stage he's friends with is like, I kept seeing signs on for spas that said, that's spelled BICHNGA, and I was like, what does this mean? And then Kawasaki goes, how about you try say that? Try. How do you think that? How do you say that? And he goes, bitch nigga. He said,
and that's how they introduced you.
I went on stage and I said, well, fucking Chef Kawasaki told me not to swear, and he has a white guy saying bitch nigga on stage.
Did
like,
they
what
laugh?
Yeah, he laughed. Yeah. It was a good show. But they had the buffet stuff like the old Crick shows, but less crack. And I was so excited to tear up the hot tables.
How were they?
I was gone when we got there. But they had a huge plate of cookies. I had 12 cookies before. I had 12 cookies the entire time I was there.
Oh, 12
it was brutal. It was so good.
Oh, I believe.
I felt like such a pig.
Wait a minute. I was laughing. Now I feel bad. You really didn't go into this story because it was on the mind from TJ Reed.
No.
That's a natural transition point, though.
No, I said I was on the road with Yoda. What prompted that?
Because I was talking. We were talking
No,
about.
what did you say about T.J. Lee?
He's Asian.
Yeah, but it wasn't because of Chef Kawasaki. Why did I bring that up?
That's all right. I
No, we were talking about my hatred of comedy. That's what we were talking about. And I was telling Jay that, and I guess he didn't. He feels the opposite I do about comedy, or she likes comedy.
Oh, Jay loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't. I couldn't imagine loving it. Like I'd like to. Like not even I'd like to. It's just like you have to let it happen naturally. I just. God, I just can't. I feel if I can't even watch. I was at somebody's house the other day and they started putting on like fucking Joey Diaz. And obviously he's very funny, but it's like, God, I don't want to watch this.
No, I don't want to watch any comedy.
No.
Because you do it so long. It's like a job.
It's annoying. I always say, why couldn't I have taken up pottery? I'd be so much happier if I took up pottery.
Yeah, but you would be. Imagine you in pottery class, just making fucking Hitler statues or some shit.
What? Me?
Yeah, giant rainbow swastikas. It's like Otis is not good at pottery. He doesn't have any good pottery skills.
Yeah, because I didn't make my mud hut out of it the same way you did. The upright man, here he comes to hate Luke.
Oh my God. Well, he definitely hates us now after saying that.
Yeah, that's what sealed it. Not you and your Roots hat.
Imagine him seeing this. He'd be like, I really don't do much to change his view of me. Like
God forbid you don't act the same way he does.
I know, God forbid I don't wear those gay fucking
beanies.
Philadelphia soccer fucking jerseys he wears. I actually think they look pretty good. I actually told him one time, I said, hey, I like the
Well,
jersey.
they're the losing teams from that year's finals that they sent back to his village that he got. Like he wears that with his his Chiefs three-peat outfit.
Yeah.
That guy, he's one of those guys that just like his hands are begging to be tied with rope. And what?
What does that mean?
He would have been a great slave. And yeah, it's a sick world. It's a sick world. He couldn't be returning punts for any football team.
No, not with that attitude. You gotta have a brazen attitude to return punts.
Luke, would you like a beer?
No, I'm okay.
I know. I felt bad. Luke doesn't like the Corona premieres.
No, I like them. I can drink a Corona Premier. I'm not in the mood for one. This is the Bud Light Lime I had from like the last episode.
Oh, nice.
Nice clean house.
Waste not, want not.
Exactly. Trying to think of what happened this week, but I'm excited for the Vikings. I'm really hoping J.J. McCarthy tears that ACL.
For Carson Wentz. I love J.J. McCarthy. You got Michigan a national title. He's
You're pissed he went to Minnesota?
Yeah, but he's not going to do anything in the NFL. His best days are behind him. The guy's like 23. Yeah. He's friends with Brady. Brady likes him, which Brady wouldn't be friends with anybody who threatened him.
True.
But McCarthy, he's going to end up being a backup on the Chargers, the Harbaugh Chargers eventually. He'll do all right.
He'll win 2 games for them in like 2028.
They might win tonight. They could beat the Bears. The Bears suck. I think the Bears will win and then lose the next 3.
I auto-drafted Caleb Williams in my league where I make you spend the least amount of money, and I was so mad about that. I did not want to draft Caleb Williams.
He'll put up some points if they're down and that quarterback, the fucking Ben Johnson lets him go. The offensive or the coach rather.
Who is his weapons?
Guru.
Who are his weapons? Roma Dunze. Who's the running back on the Chargers?
Dickerson.
Dick Dickerson, yeah, Uncle Dud. Shout out Uncle Doug. He's a nice guy.
Oh yeah.
I
actually do like him.
Here's another thing I was being genuine. I was
radio. They never play me though.
I love radio.
When he did that thing at the bar 13, pushing on his pants, and it was a rubber duck. That got me.
Well, he did it again. I've seen him recently. He did the same thing.
Oh my God, that
That's
wasn't
hilarious.
spontaneous.
It wasn't spontaneous,
Man.
but
I thought he just had that in there and thought.
I was thinking about I remember with Baker Mayfield. I used to hate him on the Browns. I couldn't stand him.
Why?
He just seemed like a dick.
Oh, I like Baker. That's why I like him.
But when I was like, when they released him, like that's retarded to release Baker Mayfield
For Deshaun.
That was so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you, no one could have imagined Deshaun's trajectory going this poorly.
No, but when you have the first quarterback, I think in 70 years to win a playoff game for Cleveland, you don't release him.
And he loved being there. How many quarterbacks really claim Cleveland?
Yeah, really. And but no, I love him now in Tampa. He's great on Tampa.
Yeah, there's a page for all of them, but similar to Steelers Goyim, there's a Bucks Goyim that's pretty good.
I've been trying to find other ones.
That Bucks one is pretty good.
I can't find a Commanders one.
Damn. That Vril Packers one is awesome.
Yeah, but I was trying to think who was it was Deshaun the year after Baker.
They got rid of Baker for Deshaun.
Okay, did he? But he was suspended for like 6 games, right?
Yeah, they started somebody else.
Who the fuck started? I was trying to think of who started for them.
I don't know, but Baker. Then he went to the Panthers, then the Rams, then the Bucks.
Yep.
It's astounding that people thought he wasn't starting again. Like that's crazy. But he's like a top 10. He's like 10th. He's probably 10th best.
Yeah, I would say so.
And that's better than most number 1 picks turn out to be.
He's
I
a
like
player.
Baker.
I like Baker more than Herbert.
Oh, Herbert's a bitch. I hate Herbert.
You hate him?
Hate him. All hype. These football nerds suck him.
That's what I can't stand.
No Oregon quarterback is ever anything. No Oregon quarterback ever makes it.
Yeah, I liked I liked Jordan Love more than Herbert. I still like Love more than Herbert. But yeah, I think Herbert is just always chokes in the playoffs. Always chokes.
Yeah, I mean it's indefensible to lose that game, that Lawrence game that he lost.
That was
terrible.
insane. That
we
was
were together
insane.
for that. That was a hell of a game. But Michael Mack jinxed him with it. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he didn't say that, but
I just saw Chargers are up 25 or 24 for nothing. They're gonna blow this lead.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We've told this story before, but we're like Nostradamus. I felt like picking Matt Liam.
And then who? Yeah, and then who
let me down?
Who lost? They didn't play the Chiefs. They lost to the Chiefs. The Jaguars.
Will. Yeah, the Chiefs will somehow end up making it still. I'll tell you, I really kind of hate the Bills now.
Why?
Because all the times they made an ass out of me picking them, and it's like, now I don't want them to win. Fuck them.
Now they'll win.
Yep, that's what I was saying. I was talking with Mike about that yesterday too. How it's like now I want. I mean, really, I want the Steelers to win the AFC.
I love to see a Steelers Packers rematch. That would be nuts.
Yeah, well, they play this season. Mike and I are thinking of going. Mike wants to go out to the Shanksville fucking crater, the 9/11 one on the way, and then go to the McDonald's in Altoona where they turned in Luigi to make it a three thing.
Schwanksville?
Shanksville.
Oh, Shanksville.
If you go, we could hit all 3 of them. Driving out to Pittsburgh is a bitch too. It's a pain in the ass. There's nothing. You don't pass anything.
Would you fly?
No, I would drive. It's a 4-hour drive, 4.5.
I'm nervous about this flight to Austin. I'm nervous.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're going there.
I'm very nervous about it.
To see Mark.
Yeah, I'm very scared.
You really booked it already?
No, I didn't book it yet.
You didn't book it
I'm going to buy it when I get paid. I'm very scared, though.
Just drive then.
That's too much. It's too much.
No, it isn't. I've driven to Texas.
23 minutes? 23 hours?
That's nothing.
That's a lot.
Listen to music.
Yeah, what if I blow a tire or something?
All right, then don't do it.
I'd rather fly. I want to get over the fear of flying. Even though I flew 10 years ago to Florida, and I was fine.
Niggas change.
Del Boca Vista.
I think you'll be fine flying.
I'll probably get over as soon as I sit down.
Well, as soon as the plane takes off. What sucks, you sit in the goddamn seat there forever while the plane waits to take off.
Yeah. Stubbed her toe, I guess. I don't know what happened.
Got the old guy Schiavi trick. You'll be fine. Are you flying with fly with Tom?
That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
All right. Then you're fine.
I hate being in that giant tube in the sky. I don't like it. There's nothing below you.
You don't feel like there's nothing below you. You're just on a plane.
There is nothing. What if the engine fails and it crashes?
Listen, there's nothing inside of you. There's nothing inside of any of us, and we're all gonna die.
I know that.
So if you die, you just skip the line.
I haven't had sex, man. I haven't had sex, and I haven't done anything.
It's
I've done nothing. I've done nothing
with
my life. That's what I'm worried about. What if I die? I've done nothing.
Well, I've done everything, and look where that's left.
I was like, what the fuck, man? What if I always, but it's the OCD shit. I always overthink shit, and I'll be fine. No.
What are the chances that you don't go at the last minute? If you do that, I'll be really angry with you.
I was very angry with myself after I did it the first time. That was pretty.
That was unforgivable.
That was pathetic. I mean, I'm still ashamed about that.
Yeah, you'll have a good time.
I should have just driven down though. It's only 11 hours.
I've driven to Nashville before.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
There were a few times where I was dozing off, and
Jesus.
That's what you fear when you're doing that shit, because it's like, you'll listen to a book all the way through, and it's like, holy fuck, I'm in chapter 28, and I just started this 9 hours ago. And yeah, it's you weave all over the road. You bob, you weave, you shuck, you jive.
Not bad.
You'll probably meet Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I might bring the camera down, do some vlog, and see do some content down there.
Really?
I want to
Do
interview.
it.
I want to interview Austin comics, see what they think.
About what, comedy?
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to see if there's. I hear it's. I'm assuming it's going to be exactly the same, but if not worse than Philadelphia.
I would assume.
I would think it's worse. Because he actually have a really shot. Because there's actually a legitimate shot of like being successful in Austin rather than Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's why it's better.
Yeah, but better in that term. But I feel like it's a lot gayer.
Well, it's like going to you've been to the New York mics before. You've gone with VJ, haven't? Or no, you've never come with us. You never
No.
went to the mics there or anything there?
No, I have to.
Oh, no, you don't. I
No.
mean, it'll be the same as that. I mean, you feel better because you're at least in a place where it's like, oh, you could get on stage. We went to the one that stand and at fucking Rodney's and everything, and it's, you go there and it is the same thing. It's more transactional. It's less. People give less of a shit, and you could do it in the middle of the day, but at least you feel like you're doing it in the place that it matters.
Yeah, but I feel like there's more of the not to name names, but I feel like there's a lot more worse elder statesmen in New York. That's probably insufferable.
No, it was really just a bunch of the people running the mics didn't give a shit. It was just a bunch of fucking losers there.
Oh, really?
Excuse me, nigga, but yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I actually opened for Bill Burr in 2007. So yeah, you should respect me.
Yeah, a lot of Premiano types.
No, Premiano's not like that. Premiano's not like that at all.
No, but there was a guy who was running a room who was just like Premiano. He was very funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was packed at the beginning, and then by the end when I went up, there were like 4 people left, and I was like, great, wow.
They would talk about, yeah, so I drove Gilbert Gottfried to a show like 10 years ago, and it's like, can you imagine being in a car with Gilbert Gottfried, and Gilbert Gottfried's the second most annoying Jew in the car?
Oh my God, and Gilbert Gottfried has had more recent sex. I've done nothing.
I have done nothing. I've done nothing.
Oh, you've done a lot, dude.
What have I've been thinking about it. I was like, I have nothing. Like, if you apply to a job and they say, like, not to be depressed, I'm not depressed or anything. I'm just thinking about, like, there's really nothing cool I've done.
You got to go do more. When I say let's go to the bar, you got to go. And
yeah, but I'm not gonna like when I'm thinking about like when I apply to jobs, like, what's your biggest accomplishment in your life? And it's like, oh, I have something to write down, but I said, oh yeah, and I won a wrestling tournament, my first wrestling tournament, but that was 15 years ago. Sorry, that was 16 years ago. 2009 was a big year for me. I took my first flight and I won a wrestling tournament.
Wow.
But like,
Penguins won the Stanley Cup.
What? Like, I don't really have much to do. What could I say is my biggest accomplishment? I moved.
You know what I always say? I talk about a kid that I taught to tie his shoes at one of my old jobs, and I mean, that kid, he'll never fuck either, but he'll at least know how to tie his shoes because it's stuff that you may, you know what I mean? That's what legacy is, brother. You teach somebody who can't do something to do something. What's your biggest accomplishment? Well, I sat with Luke Kincade and talked about putting the N-word in an Elton John song.
I guess graduating college, but anyone could do. I have no pride in graduating college.
I regret going for what I went for.
Same
I
here.
regret going where I went to.
Yeah, when I really think about how I am, I realize I'll never use my bachelor's degree. I never needed that. Honestly, I didn't even need my high school diploma. With what I'm doing, I don't need a high school diploma. They've won it. Of course, they want high school graduates. You have to graduate high school, but like, what the hell? I'm not really putting any use to it.
Yeah, it's just you realize that it's all been a big sham. It's
like
all been a waste.
Like
of time.
I read what the hell is the play about the Salem witch trials?
The Crucible.
The Crucible.
Oh, you didn't enjoy the Crucible?
I read that.
They're putting the more weight when they're putting they're crushing it with the stone. You're at an open mic. It's like more dating. Who's dating? Go Birds! I'm dating.
Instead of witches, it's Trump supporters.
Yeah.
But it's
They're
like
burning free thought at the open mic.
The Crucible. I guess that didn't really change my life. I didn't really need to read the Crucible or the Iliad or the Odyssey or Beowulf.
Fucking fuck Grendel, that bitch ass.
Oh, I hated Beowulf.
Talking about bitching to God.
I hated English. English class was the worst.
Because the teachers who get into that are all bitter cunts.
Well, we had Mr. Wolke. Mr. Wolke was a football coach. He was 400 pounds. He'd chain smoke.
Is he dead?
Lunch breaks. No, he lost. He had stopped smoking. He lost all his weight. But he would go.
It's usually the reverse of that.
Yeah, you would think. But he would like he had a funny. He goes, "All right, guys, gather up. We're gonna read Beowulf." Like he talked like that. Like so, he made it
Guys, gather up.
But I remember,
We're gonna read Phileas Karen, guys.
I remember he would have a thing called the word of the day where he'd pick a. I wonder what you thought the word of the day was.
Well, class, for the 72nd day in a row.
He'd pick a random word in the dictionary, and he'd go, "All right, guys, today's word of the day is bivouac." I remember that. That was the first day of.
Guy talks like an Ed, Ed and Eddie character.
That was the first day of sophomore. That was my first day of sophomore year. I still remember the word of the day.
Bivouac.
Bivouac. I don't know what it means. I think it's like a pit, or like an abyss or something.
All right, guys, our word of the day is bootlip.
Oh, Tom just texted me, I think.
Tom, let's give it our Tommy Afters. Censor that. He doesn't want it.
They're talking about, essentially, yeah, what's that? 48.
We love Tom. We love Ken. We love Mark. And we love Jeff Dye.
Jeff Dye, folks. What a guy.
What a guy that die.
Are you excited? I'm going to miss summer. I didn't go to the beach yet. I'm going to go to the beach badly, but
I won't miss summer. It's my least favorite season. I hate it. I hate summer. I hate sweating.
oh, it's my most. I think it's the
Outside
best
of the like going to shows and stuff, which I didn't even go to that many. The one of the only things you could rely on is now, especially now with the Dead Not Torn anymore, the Fish Tour. That's all you can look forward to. I went to a few of the Fish shows this summer and they were great. And now there's not. They're doing a few shows, but none of them within a long time. I'm gonna have to wait for the Garden and the New Year's Eve shows. That's one of the only things that gives my year structure, is knowing that at least if hell or high water, I'll be at the fucking Fish New Year's Eve shows that week. I don't know if I'll go to the 4 of them, but I'll do. They didn't announce them yet, but I'll do a couple.
Yeah. Nothing really else going on.
They're gonna call you Jeff Kincaid because you're gonna die on this trip.
Yeah, maybe. The plane's gonna. I think the plane. I've already.
You better not go on this trip. I'll be really mad at you.
I'll be mad at myself.
I'll harass you.
I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try. I don't want to cancel again. I have to get over my fear of flying. Even though I've flown before, was not worried at all. To Florida.
Well, if you're on the same flight as Tom, you'll be fine.
That's exactly my point of thinking. Because God would not kill Tommy.
There's
Afters.
no God.
There's a God, but it's,
Yeah, that's what it is. Well, what if God killing you is worth killing Tom? What if God's plan is more important for you to die young than for him to live?
I don't think God wants me to die young.
Oh, I don't think. No, I'm saying, but like that's crazy. It's like, what if you're more important to God than Tom? And your fate is more important. Just because you're black doesn't mean God doesn't care about you.
I wasn't saying that.
I'm just breaking. But I was laughing at the logic. It's like God will not kill Tom. Well, guess what? He's not living forever.
Tom's an angel. What are you talking about?
I love Tom.
Tom's a vampire.
Him doing that thing. Hey, do you mind if I vape in here? That's one of my top 4 or 5 memories from this show.
That is very funny.
Oh my God, he's a genius. He's a brilliant man.
I gotta get him back because of the new camera. We're getting some new digs. He'd be proud.
He is the one guest that we could do. Again, as we've said before, we have a moratorium on guests for now until we have a new permanent studio. But Tom is the one guy who could come into this room and liven it up. He'd say, "Well, we have the Coors Light here. Oh, that's good." He stole that from a Hooters. Everyone, that's all.
My mom gave me that to me. I should have. I don't know.
It was your Easter basket.
You see, the Air Maxes are still staying green with gel. I haven't cleaned them yet. I had to clean them.
The game. I'll kill you if you drop me for my Air Max 95. You remember that? The game. Hate it or love it. And 50 Cent, I think, says, "I want to live good, so shit, I sell dope." Wow, look at this man go.
He's cringy nowadays, Eminem. He's brutal.
No, that was 50.
Oh,
Eminem is incredibly cringy now, and he has been for probably 15 years.
Yeah. Well, Not Afraid's a good bop.
I hated Not Afraid.
You hated Not Afraid?
Oh, and love the way you
lie. Starting today.
Yeah, it's like get back on
Corbin,
pills,
end of days, something like that. Yeah.
Why, Baron Corbin? Why is it that when these guys get off pills, they lose all their fun, their edge, everything? He needs to get back on. A friend of mine and I always say, if Trey from Fish ever gets back on heroin, we're quitting our jobs. We're going to literally every show. Like if you put out a press release that said, "Guys, I'm back on heroin," I want you all to know, because he used to be kind of an asshole, and now he's like a grandma. Like he's got a very calm demeanor.
Okay.
And but it's like if he were to get back, he can play like the Dickens, but it's like if he were to get back on heroin, I'd be overjoyed.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, Sam sent this to me and Kane. He sent. This is a rare thing, and if it's bad, we can cut it. But he sent me a voice recording today. We're gonna have to. We'll put the time in. But he told me a fucking story that you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
All right, so I figured I'd step outside of my office and give you the voice recording of this one. In high school, I went to the Wilkes-Barre area Votech for 1 year, not because I wanted to do any of that for the rest of my life, but because I just wanted to get the fuck out of school. And I took HVAC, heating, ventilating, air conditioning. We had a shop teacher.
Guy's name.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get that. 20 minutes alone.
That's hilarious. That's so funny.
Oh my God. That when I heard that, I was dying. And it's like, but that could be me. There have been times where I've driven out of a school parking lot and immediately cracked a beer.
Yeah, well.
Like my back wheels were still on the premises. I had the beer open in the car leaving. Dealing with kids stresses anybody the fuck out.
Oh yeah. I can imagine.
I'll see some of these little assholes walking around. We might have to cut this too. But it's like, I could just picture you being a fucking slapdick construction worker giving me attitude as you turn the flag thing around, you cock-sucking pig.
We would have for gym class, we would have like half the semester would be gym, second half of the semester would be like health class with the same teacher.
So you wouldn't have gym for half the year?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
What are you gonna do?
At this school I'm at, kids have gym every day.
No, half semester gym, half semester health class. So in health class, he had this old guy. He might still be alive. I don't think he is, but he was a great teacher.
I hope not.
Dan Bielli. He coached. He coached.
Is it Dan B apostrophe L?
No.
He's
but he was an old guy. He looked like Jesse Ventura a little bit with a giant great beard. And he talked like this. And his mystery. We would do we would have to do jump rope before to start gym class. We would do 50 revolutions of jump rope, and he'd go, "All right, get your jump ropes, 50, go!" And we'd all like jump rope, and he would. One time he greeted me, goes, "Hey, Mr. Bielli, how's it going?" He goes, "Hey, how you doing, kid?" And he punched me hard in the chest.
Wow.
But the one time he brought in a motivational speaker, and for health class,
Guys.
and this like really this really like old Italian guy walks in. He goes, "I can go through any class and I can see. I can tell you their future. You're gonna be on drugs. You're gonna be in prison, and you're gonna be dead." That's how you open. It was like, whoa, what the hell?
Huh.
It was great. It was
hope
really
I'm the one in
fun.
prison. And it's like, well, I would like to go back and see all the people he told were going to be dead if they outlived him.
His biggest, Mr. Bielli coached Maurice Stovall, like a 4-string receiver on the Bucks in like 2009.
Oh, I know Stovall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This area produces a lot of fucking guys. Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Exton guy.
Kyle
Pitts.
The biggest fantasy bust.
Oh my God, yeah. Did he get a touchdown? No, he didn't.
What a loser Kyle Pitts is, and same with Phil. No, he's good. I like Phil Pitts.
I love Phil Pitts.
Well, if it isn't Kyle fucking Pitts,
There was a great. The best thing about football being back is the memes being back. The memes are great.
I didn't even see any yesterday. I've been off the gram. I delete the gram, then
Twitter.
download it once a day, and then put it back.
Twitter's good with the memes.
Twitter is fantastic.
There's the thing,
but they don't understand the things I say. But
somebody tweeted like. Every time you come back from commercial on Red Zone, every time you flip back to Red Zone, you always see Chris Olave headed to the medical tent. And sure enough, yesterday, Chris Olave headed to the medical tent.
oh yeah, that bull got cream. You're gonna be in the medical tent, and you're gonna be on drugs. Then Aaron Hernandez, you're gonna be dead.
You're gonna be fucking bisexual.
Oh, how about Charlie fucking Sheen, dude? I watched 2.5 Men for 20 fucking years. I watched it with my grandfather. It was our favorite show. Now this fucker admits to having sex with men. Fuck. There goes that show. But he had HIV and was on. He said about he's like, so yeah, I was getting on crack, and that's when referencing the gay sex. He goes, that's when that started, when I got on crack. It's like, well, at least he had a good reason.
Yeah, I guess crack would help. Yeah.
You want to go? How frisky you feeling tonight?
Moderately frisky.
You want to go get some rocks? You mean crack? No, I'm not gonna go smoke crack with you, you toothless fuck. Especially not in front of your son.
So, I know you said that me and Luke are question marks. So, what can I do to?
No, I'm no question mark. I was.
No, I'm not impersonating you. I'm impersonating Mike Lauro.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say because I'm I was thought highly.
He liked you.
I was thought he texted me a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was thought highly enough of to be asked to smoke crack with him in front of his teenage son. And I said, "Wow, what a
I don't
great
think
guy."
it was his son. I don't think it was his son.
It was his
I
daughter.
think it was his daughter.
They were both there.
Oh, they're both. Oh.
The son had come out of the room after you were there for like 3 hours, and it'd be like we were just talking out here.
Yeah.
And it's like this was before, like this is like a 45-minute drive home during COVID, and it's like, yeah, I guess I might as well drive after 15 beers rather than stay here with this conversation.
Yeah.
You dullard. But nice guy. Listen, there are just some of these people. The incessant messaging from some of the people in comedy, it's just brutal. People will message. There are people who will message me 3 or 4 times in a day if I don't
4
respond.
plus. I have 15 people on the 4 plus.
And you can't open. When I see 4 plus and it's not a group chat, I'm not opening it.
Neither am I.
Yeah, that's the 4 plus. There are just.
I'm gnashing them. That's what I'm doing. I'm
Kevin
gnashing
Nash-
them.
Yeah, there are a few that it's insufferable.
Yeah. There's something like I'll open anything from you, Marco. Anybody I talk to regularly that I'm like, but like a guy I've met at comedy like once or twice that likes Trump. It's like, oh, nice. Okay, nice. 4 plus, 4 plus, 4 plus, 4 plus. Stop it. It's
Yeah.
gotten so bad where I had to open the message and I just laugh at the memes and I don't even watch the memes.
Do you ever do that to me?
No.
I'd be disappointed.
I watch yours. I watch Marco's.
See, now you and I are in about 20 different group chats together, and what I always do is curate the reel I send to the group chat.
And what do all those group chats have in common?
I don't know.
You make all of them.
I make all of them?
I think you do make all of them.
Oh, I haven't made any in a long time.
No. It's been a while.
It's I have the one with you and Marco. I have Yellow's Mellow with Mike. I have
Wilmington Boys.
Wilmington Boys.
My mom's not going to baby talk to the cats, and that drives me fucking up a wall.
Why?
I get so annoyed.
Loki, she loves them.
I know, but she talks like a fucking idiot. I love my mother, but
It's
she's
your mother.
I know.
That's how you're talking about your own mother. She reminds me of the mom on Bob's Burgers.
She's not. No, she won't. The mom on Bob's Burger has a job.
Oh, Loki, that's how you respect.
I'm joking.
That's how you respect your elders. That's how you can tell we were raised by blacks.
She's not black.
No, I know. Oh, but
She
we
might
were,
as well be.
We were born by blacks and raised by nuns. Every fucking dumbass woman thinks she's Louise from the Bob's Burgers. Every quirky girl thinks, oh my god, I'm just like Louise.
Which one's Louise?
The dumbass in the hat.
Oh, the one in the hat.
If you knew how many goddamn moron women I've had to see dress up like that as Halloween for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I knew a stupid ass girl in college who dressed up like that, and I had to help her get home afterwards. And she was like literally like limp on somebody's basement floor. I lived with her at the time, roommates. I lived with those 3 women in college, and this one of them was like, she was walking. She messaged me when I was walking back, and there was this bar where some whore got stuffed in a suitcase and taken to a guy's grandfather's house. Have I told you this story? So there was I didn't
know the ticket to the guy's grandfather's house.
Well, this is the so right after I moved down by the first college, like we heard this story about this bar like a week into living there. Where
you want to say the name?
Pub Web.
Pub Web.
And this is a story I heard. I
Which
didn't
is also
research
a very scary name for a bar.
like Spud Web. Yeah, why wouldn't you want to name it after a black dunking midget? But I heard stories about this place, and one of the stories was that this is what I heard from like 6 different people. So maybe it's false, but why would 6 people say this? Don't sue us though, Pub Web, if you're still in business. I'm sure you've got some ghetto gangster lawyers. They said that some guy met a girl there, took her home, tried to stick it in her ass, and she didn't want to. Which, how would that get out? How would that part get out? But anyway, he killed her and stuffed her in a suitcase, and then took her, Ubered with her to his grandfather's house, put her in the shed. Then the grandfather saw the suitcase in there the next day, opened it up, and said, "Oh my God!"
Which grandfather?
Then pulled out his cock.
What
No,
grandfather?
his grandfather.
Oh, the murderer's grandfather.
Wow, yeah. Did you ever hook up with a whore and then take her dead corpse to her grandfather's house? Wait, where's your grandfather before I kill you?
George, you talking to her grandfather's house or to your own grandfather's house?
I couldn't bring her around my parents, Jerry. She was dead and in a suitcase.
Jerry kills a lady, stuffs her in a suitcase, and needs to call. Jerry? Uncle Leo? Hello?
He's zipping it up. Come on, you old bag. Oh, my friend Bob Sacamano kills 3 women a week. But I heard that story, and then this girl said, I'm at this bar, and I said, all right, I'll help you get home. And she had to stop at my friend. Luckily, my friend lived along the way, and she was puking, laying on his bathroom floor, and he's like, Otis, what are you doing to me? And I helped her home, dressed as Louise. It's like, wow, how quirky. You're just like Louise.
Vomiting on the bathroom floor. Yeah.
Stupid. It's like when I vomit on the bathroom floor, it's cute, but it's when women do it, especially women shouldn't be vomiting unless it's to stay thin.
That's fair. My vomit streak's been going pretty good.
I vomited 2 weeks ago.
10 years ago.
You haven't vomited in 10 years.
10 years.
It's not so bad.
No, I think that's not bad at all.
You feel better after. You
Yeah.
just don't like you just don't like vomit.
If it was like
I've stepped in vomit many times. I had to throw the shoes out, not barefoot, but there was a day where I slid and almost fell, and I had to put my hand just outside of it, and it's
oh.
Or once when I was at an old job, some kid vomited, and I stepped in it, and there was like a new guy training, and we both had. I'm like, I didn't step in that, and he clearly saw that I did, but I'm like, listen, we both know I stepped in this, but we're pretending I didn't. Okay?
Why?
To
make yourself feel better?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And this guy, he would have judged. He was one of those guys that would wear like the fucking what are they, on clouds? Is that what they're called?
Oh, they're great shoes.
Yeah, he would wear them to a job where he had to wipe ass for a living. So that shows you his mindset. And
Well, they're comfortable.
yeah, I know, but you're not a fashionista. Like, just get so. I mean, I do understand it, but it's like, don't judge me for having puke on my shoes, you bastard. I just have resentment for
I gotta
everyone.
get a pair of Air Monarchs. I need to get a pair of those. Those are comfortable shoes.
I've been contemplating it. I think I might soon. But the thing is, we're getting to the age now where people won't know it's satire. They're going to think that we really wear them. What would you get? The white, black, and red ones I could see on you.
No, I get the white and navy ones.
Those ones are the best. I'd get those too.
Yeah, I think those are the better ones. Or just the all black ones.
All black is good
Or the
for
all
you,
white.
especially.
Do they have an all white one?
Yeah.
Then I might get 3 pairs then.
I like
eventually.
you would look good in the white and black and red.
Yeah, but I guess if you bet, yeah, it depends on what you're. I feel like if I'm using them as like a work shoe, like just do shit I don't want to do around the house about a pair of shoes I don't care about, I might just like get the white and navy ones.
That'd be good. I could see you wearing them playing slam ball.
What, trampoline basketball?
Yeah.
I'd
I'd love to watch that, dude.
I break my legs doing. I miss being a kid going on moon bounces, man. Arnold's, you would have to climb like a fake, like a.
The fuck's Arnold's?
It's like a fun center in Phoenixville.
Would they let us in now?
Not the moon bounce place, but they have a laser tag and go karts. But like I remember at Arnold's, you have to climb like the top of this like moon bounce tower, and go down a slide. But I wouldn't do that. And they'd have these giant like foam pillars popping out of the ground. And I'd go like this, and I'd swanton off the top, off onto the foam pillars. And after I'd take like 3 Percocet just to heal my body and get a DWI. But Luke Kincaid, the best wrestler in the late 2000s.
And then I became broken, and we fought on the Ghoul compound.
Yeah.
I started doing a spit. I really resent these guys. Matt, we're talking about the Hardy Boys, if you didn't know. And Matt Hardy has his kid, and how old do you think King Maxwell is now? 10?
He could be. I think he is.
The guy will never be as famous as he was when he was 3. How do you think that's going to take?
That's going to suck. That's going to suck.
Think about what the Rizzler will be doing in 15 years.
Assaulting women, probably.
I hope. Well, that'd be based.
Imagine a woman blogger's like, I was sexually assaulted by the Rizzler.
Remember when I was talking about the Rizzler squealing?
No, I don't.
You absolutely do.
I don't remember
I'm not
at
going
all.
into detail.
Don't go into detail.
But I was laughing about the Rizzler, just like when he's on, it's like, oh, here's me squealing on the internet. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
And I actually call Luke Nick Justice, but he, we bring the boom. We bring the boom. Are there any comics who've had birthdays recently?
I'll look at it right now.
We should do the next. What do you have, a catalog of birthdays?
Facebook does that for you.
Really?
Today was
I gotta get back on Facebook.
my buddy Dan Hack's birthday.
Dan Hack.
He's not even a comic.
That's a great comic name, though.
The old bartender at Great American Pub, Michelle. It's her birthday today. Loved her. Michael Spirito, you don't know who that is. Yesterday was Thomas Cryer's birthday. Nancy Paget, Guy Chiavi's was September 6th. Garrett Monaco.
Love those guys.
Jake Matera. Tomorrow is my father's birthday. I completely forgot about that. I got to get him
Really?
a gift. Yeah.
Huh.
Delius is the 10th.
Kowalski. Kowalski's born on 9/11.
Camera just shut off.
Oh. You're Nate.
It's always after an hour.
Oh, can we do more?
Yeah, we can do more.